My name's Michael Baker. I'm actually a golf coach. I'm 63 years of age. I've lived all around the world, and it didn't matter what I've done. It was always, I've been visiting dentists all my life, whether I was in Australia, New Zealand, Singapore, and I've spent a fortune on my teeth. If I had a good set of teeth, then it was silly pulling them out, but you could see by pre and post the reason I did it. It was, and also speaking to my doctor, he always told me that 90% of your problems in your body emanate from your teeth, because whether you got bacteria or germs and you got like a bad tooth, it's all seeping into your bloodstream. So I consulted with him, and he advised me, he said it'd be the best thing you've ever done. It's life-changing. And it does change everything, not just aesthetically, but everything, the confidence. And, you know, before I was used to smile like that. And now sometimes you feel like I don't want to overdo it, because some people go, look, he's just sort of showing off his teeth. So you sometimes play it down a bit now. So before I was always smiling like that. Now I'm sort of trying to get used to really being. Again, right? Yes. And I used to look back when I was a kid, I had lovely teeth, but as you can appreciate, as you get older, they do go downhill and you have different treatments on them. But no, it was an experience. Emanuele, who did the surgery, he basically gave me medication, pre and post. So basically building up, he started me on antibiotics 3 days before. These were sort of in a process, so I had to do that up leading up to it, and then 3 days after. Like they're already thinking about after the event. If you're very squeamish about a dentist, then I mean, there's options of either having a general or a local. I chose the local. They were very supportive in the fact that if there's something not right, just put your hand up. And they were very, very good. And the dental nurses working with Emanuele was second on. And once they'd given you the local anaesthetic and with the drugs, diazepam or whatever they gave me, to really relax you, because once the injections were in, it was just waiting. Even the temporaries, everyone I spoke to, they said, they're good enough to be the real ones. But then the good thing about that stage is once you've healed, like inside, you can then come back and say, can I have these minor adjustments? I don't want it so much like that. I want it more flatter, which I did. And I toned up an extra because I was a bit sort of, it was still sort of going back to my sort of age of going yellowy, because I thought, no, I just want them to look natural. And then I spoke to Emanuele, and we showed the different colour tones, and I went, no, I didn't want to end up like that, but I just wanted to be like people just going, wow, you know. Whether you like it or not, a lot of people I've spoken to, they said that's the first thing I look at is someone's teeth. Yeah. And I suppose getting a bit older in years, it's confidence. My confidence and my well-being and just esteem is just brilliant. I never used to chew on my back teeth, which you should do. I used to like a little rodent, and it was just like, so there were so many gaps, and I do that. So you ended up chewing at the front, and you could tell by the shape where I'd actually worn them away, chewing on the front teeth. So now I tend to, you bite into the food, which is like a bit like a guillotine, and you just chomp it and chew it, and it's brilliant. So if you use them properly, I think you need to, you know, they talk about eating your food, enjoying your food and chewing it fully. I tend to do that now. Before I used to just want to get it down because it was too much inconvenience. So it wasn't just a case of turn up and then you know, it's all done now. We'll go away. No, they look after you all the way through, which is great. Actually, I'd become an advocate because I hear so many people. They look at me and they go, "Oh, brilliant! Where'd you get it done? Turkey, Bulgaria, you know, all this." And I go, "No, in here with a reputable dentist." Because I say I go to Bucharest or you know Sofia to have my teeth done, and I get a problem. I've got a long way to go. Yeah. I said the good thing about all this is local, and the way I see it, I sort of envisage in the fact that over the next couple of years, I'll have to come in and just it's a bit like your Rolex, you have it serviced. Yeah. So they'll come and check them out, take them out, clean it up, put them back in, and away you go. Yeah. So it's really maintenance free. Just take their advice and everything's fine. Everyone I've spoken to, whether it's my relations or friends, it's just, even I was, got down yesterday, went out and played with my doctor. And I don't think he'd actually seen them since I moved. He's only seen the temporaries. And he said, come on, let's have a look. And he was like, oh, wow. You know, and he's been a physician and he's a surgeon before now. He's a physician for 45 years. And like he said to me, best thing you've ever done. From that to that.
Wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. I mean, that's extraordinary.
It's unbelievable, isn't it? People don't think twice about going out spending big money on big cars. Don't even think about it. But you end up parking out in the street at night. It still gets dirty like your neighbours. So if you're thinking, I'd invest money on me any day instead of a materialistic item. This is more to do with you want to improve it. So it's a big investment, but it's worth it. Yeah. It's well worth it. It's so the process is good. They walk you through the process. They're lovely people. I can honestly say now I'm living down in Herefordshire in Ross and Wye. I've got the best teeth in Ross and Wye. I would highly recommend the Lotus Clinic for any dental surgery and for the ultimate, teeth in a day and full dentures, implants. Yeah, 100%. 100% recommend the Lotus Clinic.